Hi, I'm Philippa Perry. What's troubling you?
Hello, Philippa. A few years ago now, my mother drank herself to death, leaving me, my younger half-brothers, and my stepdad to kind of pick up the pieces. She hadn't seen my brothers for a while because she couldn't stop drinking, really, and she lived with my grandmother. Now, my grandmother consistently told us that my mum wasn't drinking. She told us that everything was fine while she was living there and that she should be able to see the boys. In fact, she believes that if my mother had seen my brothers, she wouldn't have died. Now, obviously, this has caused several arguments between us. I mean, she says my stepfather has corrupted me. She decided a while ago that my mother wasn't an alcoholic. There was something else that my stepfather had triggered, and that by me living with him and having him to look after my half-brothers, I'm therefore complicit in her death. And now I don't really know what to do with it.
Firstly, I'm very sorry you've lost your mum and that you've got all of this to put up with. But the person I really want you to get it right for in this scenario is you. Now, your mother died and your grandmother was sort of her carer in her last years, so she, deep down, may feel a little bit responsible for your mother's death. And she might find that an unbearable truth to hold. So what she has to do is make up another explanation, weave a story around it. You can see that she has to have an explanation to make herself feel all right, but you don't have to take it as your explanation. You don't have to have it as your version of events. You've got a different way of looking at why things happened, and it's not good for you to have grandma's version of events forced on you. So I would suggest writing a letter to put down a firmer boundary, saying something like this. Dear Grandma, I cannot hear your explanation of why my mother died anymore. It might be good for you, but it's not good for me, and it's making our relationship impossible. If you make that explanation again to me, I'm going to have to walk out. I cannot continue with it. Okay? When it's down in writing like that, it's there as a line for both of you to see, making you feel a little bit stronger and not like you have to listen to her when she makes that explanation. So as hard as it may be, I'm giving you permission to walk away if she crosses that line again. If you want to leave me a voicemail, please call my Guardian phone line, +44 20 3353 3841.
But I still find, consistent with the 7 years really, is that she finds warmth and affection very difficult. And at times she can push it away and become very reclusive.